YouTube. So I am so hype about this. So yes, let's get into it. So I was really excited, and I was talking to the ancestors about doing something now that we're able to go live for the first time. And Spirit was like, well, we have a channel message for you. Why don't you give that during our live? So I thought, well, that's a great idea. So that is actually what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm only going to be on for a short amount of time, but I wanted to be able to give you guys this channel message. I pulled a couple cards to go with it, but Spirit is telling me already that it's just going to be a little bit here and there that we are going to get into. So a little bit here and there. We are going to get into this, but we're not going to be on forever. Now, those of you who know me on TikTok, like I be on there for hours, okay? We're not doing hours tonight. We doing a time. Once we're done, okay? So I hope that you guys are having a miraculous and wonderful night. And yeah, so I'm going to give this to you guys, and then I'm going to get into my studies for tonight. Okay, so the written message that I have here for you guys is going for a win in an unknown season. So when we talk about going for a win in a season of unknown, it means we're walking in a place where we don't know truly what it's going to look like as we go toward a specific destination, a broad destination that we have set and Spirit has said will take you the distance. And this is really, really difficult because sometimes we can get into a place that we start to question ourselves. We start to question, are we crazy? We start to say like, hey, these invisible people are taking me to a place. I don't know where I'm going. They're telling me to do shit and I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. But sometimes you just have to buckle in, right? And when Source says that they're going to take you somewhere, believe it. When your ancestors say that they're going to take you somewhere, believe it. Even every step of the way, if you don't believe, if you do the actions, if you do the things that they said that they were going to do, you're going to reach a result and you're going to be amazed. And Spirit says you don't have to start out with the faith of a lion. You don't have to start out with the courage of a lion. You don't have to start out with faith the size of an elephant. Just a mustard seed. That's all you need. And with that mustard seed, you persevere and you grow that faith and you're able to elevate yourself in this process, and that allows you to grow so much bigger. That allows you to elevate so much further than you could before. And it starts to shift the way you think about certain things and the way that you're allowing yourself to be in the midst of being in the unknown. You know, at the end of this journey, wherever it may take you, you're in for a win. So stop doubting yourself. You can do this. You can elevate. You can prosper in this way, right? And so the next thing that Spirit said was, do it even if it seems crazy, right? Sometimes things that Spirit takes us through, especially when Source is involved, when the ancestors are involved, they're trying to take you to a new level that no one in your family has ever reached before. Whatever that means for you, you're the one who has to break all the generational curses. You're the one who has to go after that shit like nobody's business. And it's hard. It's not easy to go and do the thing that is not the norm. But you just gotta get up. You gotta wake up and you gotta do it anyway, by any means necessary, within the confines of what's good for you, right? We're not gonna say like, let's step all over people to get where we need to be. But if that means that you need to cut off certain people in your life in order for you to reach the destination that's best for you, then that's what you have to do. No more guessing. No more guessing. Spirit says, stop guessing what you're going to do. Sit down. Meditate about it. What comes up? What do they tell you? What are the things that poke out to you that no matter how much you resist, it keeps coming back like, pick me? Those are the things. And I'll tell you guys, like, I was in school for film. Like, I was looking to be one of the best directors that ever lived. But I became an influencer. I became a psychic medium. Of all things to be. And Spirit was like, you were there so that you could learn the skills to do what I need you to do over here. Sometimes you're going to need to pivot. Sometimes it's going to need to be a little bit different. But you can do it. You can do it. And I know today seems like a big uproar of confidence, of pushing you, of convincing you. But you don't need convincing. You know exactly where you're going. And you know exactly what you want to see at the end of it. You just can't see the messy middle. You can't see that middle that's all podged with things so far out in the distance and the fog covering it so thick that all you can see is just a few steps in front of you. Know that that fog gets less and less dense as you walk that path. But you have to take a chance on yourself. You have to just step out. Don't care about what the people around you think. They don't know what's on the other side because they never had the courage to step out and try it. But you do. Even if it's scared, even if you're shaking in your boots, do it anyway. You are gonna love you. And however long it takes you to get there, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, I look back at me and I'm like, ooh, thank you, past me. Because she had a vision and she didn't know what it was gonna look like right here. But she had goals. And she said, I'm going to go after those goals. And I don't know what my life is going to look like at the end of accomplishing these goals. Because I can't imagine what it would be like to be free of darkness, to be living in a place that feels bright and happy and fulfilling. I couldn't even imagine that. But I could think about the achievements. I could set the goals and work my way. And I just took one step at a time, just like you can. And I want to just let you know that it's okay to do it scared. You're not alone in this. You never have been. The ancestors have your back. Source has your back. And if no one else has told you, you got a whole spirit team over there looking like a whole spiritual army waiting on you to give the call, the command about where you want to go. Let them take you the distance. Trust, they'll make it happen. Take my word for it. Because I am literally a testimony of it. Do you hear me? Okay, so the second thing Spirit wanted to say is get up and do you. Be authentically you to the best of your ability. Every single day, you're going to learn more about you. You're going to learn more about how amazing you are, how elevated, how courageous, how strong, how determined you are. You're going to learn how to persevere through things that you didn't even have cognizant understandings of, but you're going to learn it today. And each day that you go toward this thing, you are going to be able to create something that is going to allow you to just rise. And you're going to be able to feel this feeling of, I'm not alone. And even though I can't see, shit is foggy as fuck out here, I know I'm doing something right. I can see little things that are going right, but I can't see out there. Where is my goal? How am I going to get to this next milestone? And I can only see 3 steps at a time. Focus on that and be you in the process. You don't need to try to be somebody you're not. You just need to be better than you were yesterday. And every day you're getting better than you were yesterday. And with each yesterday passing, you are more and more becoming that ideal version of yourself that is going to step across the boundary of the goal that you've created and think up something better and create even better for your life. And with that, you just gotta stop thinking that you just not the shit. Because you are. You have always been. It's just in here, you've been programmed to think otherwise. No more. Right? No more of this. No more of this. You are exactly where you need to be, exactly at the right time, right here and now. And you will be every single now in the future. You are creating the life right now that you deserve. Hold on to it and know that you're creating it. Know that you're stepping into it. And even though it doesn't look like anything right now, sometimes we got to experience exactly what we don't want in order to get what we do want. And what that does is helps you define more about what you want. Because sometimes we have these lofty ideas of what this goal looks like, right? But the more and more we're looking and we're seeing the unhappiness that other people have in that situation. We're seeing the problems other people have when they get to that situation. We're seeing all the little intricacies of things, and we're saying, okay, I want to live like this and this and this and this. I don't need all of this stuff. I just need the things that matter to me, the things that will make me feel safe and financially free. These things, whatever they are, whatever your goals are attached to, they are going to allow you to define it and niche in on exactly what you need for you. And then you will strive to do more. You will strive to do better. You will create better for yourself. And it will be immaculate. And it will be great. And it will feel beautiful. And it will be amazing. And you deserve that feeling. You deserve that result. You deserve every single win. And Spirit says, don't let the darkness fool you. Don't let the unknown fool you. Your blessings is on this path right here. So stop playing games with yourself. Get your ass up and walk over there. Get your ass up and walk over there, because this is literally everything that you've been asking for. And now you have the opportunity. Sometimes we get scared and we're like, I'm scared. I'm scared that, I might actually be successful. I'm scared that things might actually go the way I want them to go. And what if I just can't live up? Fuck that. You can. Every single time that you take a step forward anyway, you're being the version of you that can. And stop asking yourself, what if negative thing, right? And ask, why not me? Why not you? Why not you to succeed? Why not you to elevate? Who cares where you're from? Who cares how low you've been? Who cares what your record is like? Look at who you are inside. Who is this woman? Who is this man? Who is this person? Right in front of you, reflecting. I am reflecting to you right now the version of yourself that you can step into. Sometimes we look for people, we look for reflections, and we get inspired and awed by them and say, wow, that's that person. No, that's also you. When something comes into your awareness, it's because you're ready to step into that. Your energy has called out for that energy and has said, I want to know how to. And then that energy comes in via a person, place, thing, and says, this is exactly how to. But now all you got to do is get up and do how to and start doing it. Right? It doesn't take a rocket scientist unless your goals are for a rocket scientist, right? It doesn't take a rocket scientist. You can get up and start today. There's always something at the bottom of the molehill that anybody can do for free. For free, okay? When I first started my channel, I literally was a college student. I didn't have no money. Like, I didn't know how to do shit. And I would just record things on my crappy laptop computer. And I was scared to post it. And I would spend days recording and trying to look my best. And I just couldn't catch on. But I just kept going for it, thinking that this was some type of side hustle that I would eventually do because it was fun. Until Spirit was like, no. This is what you'll be doing. Shoo this other shit away. Get focused. Do it. And so Spirit is telling you right now, you can't see. But walk anyway. Do it anyway. Go for it anyway. And now I'm going to show you these oracle cards that I pulled because I feel like Spirit's like, okay, baby. So, what's already within you? You literally have everything you need for this new change to come in. And it's beautiful. And it's literally you opening your hands to receive. It's literally you opening your hands and saying, whatever y'all want me to do, I'm going to do it. Wherever I need to go, I'm gonna go to get to where I need to be and what I want to do and who I'm trying to I don't like that trying to. It's like Spirit is saying you're coming into a place of remembering who you are. And through this remembering, you're becoming more you. And because of that, Spirit says, softly, softly, the tender touch. You need to be the only person, no matter what, that's always on your side, that's always doing for you, right? You need to be the one, no matter if it hurts, no matter if you need to cry, no matter if you need to heal, okay? Be your number one advocate, your number one person. Because that's what you need right now. You need someone in your court. And it hasn't always been that. Having people in your court. Having people on your side, right? Defend to the end the worthwhile. You need to take this wisdom that you have. And it may hurt. But it's like, no, I'm doing me. I gotta do me. I gotta do what's best for me because it matters. And even if no one in the world thinks it matters to you. And you're the only one who can bring that into fruition. You're the only one who can do it because you're the only one who received the way, that thing, only the way that you could think, only with your circumstances, only with your childhood. And everything you've learned up until now. And you had that idea. You had that goal. You had these marvelous just aha moments. Use it and focus on your light. Breathe it into existence and don't let anybody touch that shit. Because you deserve to be protected. You deserve to be focused, loved, and found by you. When we're walking through the unknown, it takes a lot of self-care, right? It takes a lot of self-care. It can be very, very hard to walk through it on your own. But when you're going for a win, it takes perseverance, okay? It takes you putting every single inkling into understanding what is it that I need to know? What is the wisdom, the knowledge that needs to be applied to get to my goal? And just take one step at a time, right? When I first started YouTube, like I was a cinematographer, but I didn't know how to film myself. And then I was like, well, how do I film myself, but while also being a perfectionist? Well, I had to let go of all those perfectionistic things. I had to just be like, fuck that. I don't care if nothing's perfect. I'm going to get on and I'm going to do it anyway, right? The downloads are clear. The message is clear. What else do I need? I don't. And just get on and say it. Get on and do it anyway. This is the approach that Spirit wants you to take, and know that every action is the right action if you're doing it under the influence of Spirit-led. When you're in the unknown, there's this saying that my grandma used to say. She was a very devout Christian, and she would say, you have to trust God. God will lead you every step of the way. And there are times where you just looking around and you like, this ain't where I want it to be, God. You need to shake this shit up, right? And she would say, God put you there for a lesson. When you discover the lesson will then discover you. And then you will be able to leave this place of stuckness, this place of wanting to be able to continue a structure of revelation and a cycle. But if you extract the revelation from a lesson and the cycle, and you get it, and you ingrain it, and you incorporate it into the self, you do the healing that's needed. Now you're able to take yourself out of that and elevate yourself into a different realm and a different season. Because for every season there is a lesson, and for every lesson there is a season. And once you have learned the lesson of the season, you will move on to the next one. And know that during the actual seasons of the year, fall, winter, spring, summer, right? During those, what we're also doing is we are going through ebbs and flows of energy within our own body, within our own vessel. So don't expect things of grandeur to happen in a season of rest. Bitch, go lay down. Go think. Go figure out a self-care routine. So when shit gets hard, you can keep your shit together. Right? Hey girl, hey. Hey Tamara, thank you so much for coming through, girl. And it's so dope because now we're able to elevate one step at a time. And I just want to keep telling you you're so worthy of this next step. And in this next few months, right now, we are still in the energy of 2022, right? The new year is in the middle of the winter. But spring does not come until April, and sometimes May for some parts of the world, right? Sometimes June for some parts of the world, y'all. But we're, in the U.S., May is like the latest time that you're going to come into that spring, summery feeling. But once you start to get into those sun seasons, you're going to start to see your seeds sprout. Understand that for nature, the year starts in the spring. So everything that you've been planting for these first few months of the year are going to start to sprout. And this is the time where you just can't stop. You just have to keep going. And it's hard, and take breaks when you need them. But don't procrastinate, right? Do what needs to get done. But love on yourself in the process. Take it pace and step by step. Give yourself a pace and ride with it, because you absolutely deserve this. You absolutely deserve to be happy. You absolutely deserve to be able to elevate and be grateful and be gracious in this moment in time. And that in itself feels amazing. It feels amazing to know who you are each day, just a little bit more. It feels amazing to stop operating in old traumas just a little bit more, so that you're able to get out of old cycles just a little bit more. And you're able to implement great habits that will help you succeed day by day, just a little bit at a time. And all of this just builds up until you hit a glass ceiling where you just sit there and you hit at it and you hit at it and you hit at it. And there's a point where you stop and you rest. And when you come out of that rest, there's a lesson that becomes obviously available to you. And in that moment, without a single piece of force, the glass ceiling falls apart. Because it wasn't about the plundering, right? It wasn't about the hitting. It was about you, yourself, stepping out of this place of I need to into I can, and it will happen. It's not a forceful, it's a flowing. And you're just gonna flow right into what's exactly perfect and right just for you. And sometimes we need that place to rejuvenate. We need that time to sit still, that time to make us feel super special and get that love and that awareness from ourselves. But in this moment, just know that you're worthy of the leap. You're worthy of the rise, and you're worthy of coming through with the get through. Do you feel me? You are so amazing, and you're going to continue to be amazing. You're going to continue to elevate, continue to thrive each day of your life. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Only when you right here know that it's not going to stop. If you take yourself back to the past right here, you take yourself back to the past in here, you're going to create the past out here. So keep thinking about how great you're going to be. Think about how great, be so grateful for what's happening for you right here in the now. That is what's going to allow you to be reflected back the greatness that you already are. And because you are being reflected that greatness, it only makes you greater by association. And as you start making those actions, it makes you even greater, because now you're not associated with greatness. You're becoming greatness all yourself. And it takes time. And that's okay. But don't give up on you, because you deserve it. You deserve every bit of happiness, every bit of joy, every bit of fulfillment that is for you this day, for the rest of your life. Y'all. I thought that this was like, oh my God, this message was just, I love it. Like the ancestors just like, let us love on you for a little bit, right? So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this channel message. I didn't want to be on for a super long time. I just wanted to do this video and to give you guys my gratitude for being at 100 followers. I'm so hyped. I have so much cool lives planned for us. And yeah, so I think that this is going to be awesome. I hope that you're having an amazing, amazing night. And if you're watching this on the replay, an amazing day, morning, whatever. I encourage you to seek out spirit, to meditate, to pray, whatever is your form of communication. And to receive that guidance, especially when you're in a time where you feel like, where am I going? What am I doing? Because there's something, and there's a message, there's something knocking at your door saying, I got it for you. We got the gift over here. We got the blessing over here. We got the partner over here. We got the love over here. We got the friends over here. We got everything you've been asking for over here. Get your ass down this street right here. It's like a neighbor coming and knocking on your door and being like, yo, they giving away free turkeys and you ain't got no food in the kitchen. You welcome. You welcome, Mitch. And I'm so, so grateful for you. And I want you to know, like, Spirit is telling you you can. And I just want you to know that it's possible. And just to keep going for it, because you deserve this. You literally deserve this. You're only here right now hearing this because you deserve this. You deserve this encouragement. You deserve this guidance. And you deserve every single thing that's going to take you exactly where you want it to go. So I love you so, so much. I am grateful for you thriving, for you being here. I'm grateful for your attention. I'm grateful that I'm able to plant these seeds in you now. I'm grateful that Archangel Metatron will come and fertilize those for you and help you create this new step in your life. I call forth the archangels to help move and heal you in this process and to help align every single thing necessary to get it going. I thank the ancestors for bringing forth this message. I thank my guides, my higher self, Dehuti and Aset for being a catalyst for this message. And I thank you for being here with me. I love you so much. And please come back to see another video with Live Like Low. We post every Monday and Thursday. On Mondays, we do healing light language. On Tuesdays, I teach you guys channeled, esoteric and occult ideas, techniques, and philosophies. I have so much stuff that Spirit's been giving me, and I'm super excited to give it to you guys. If you're interested, I have services that I offer that you can follow my link in the bio at lovegoddess.co. And I'm also coming out with a shadow work course at the beginning of March. And it is called the Shadow Work Mastermind, and it's currently on pre-sale. And it's literally teaching you everything you need to know to heal from trauma and to alkalize it and to create the life that you deserve through Kemetic alchemy. Now, I hope that this is something that you're interested in. And if you are, just go check out my link in bio. All the links are there. If you want to follow me on TikTok, which is my main platform, I post multiple videos a week. And all of my shorts here are just reposts from TikTok. So, you know, either or for you. So I'm just so grateful. And I appreciate you and I love you. And I hope that you're able to just thrive and be the best you that you can be. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.